Guys, don't ever tell a woman these four things. You always want to keep her guessing in any and everything that you do, man. For many of you guys out there, y'all are always giving up way too much, way too soon. Have you ever wondered why some women out there actually loses interest in you and you just don't even know what happened? Like, it's just after you begin to open yourself up and start telling her things and explaining yourself, why she started to pull away the moment you felt that the two of you were getting closer. I want you guys to think about this, man. See, gentlemen, most men honestly think that explaining a future with a woman they just met is an automatic win because they assume that that's what women actually want, and it's not true at all. They think that sharing everything up front builds this bond or connection, and that's not true. But here's the truth of the matter. When you reveal too much too soon, you actually kill the mystery. You can't become mysterious or be that guy that's really alluring if you're sharing everything with a woman. And you'll actually destroy all the tension, the sexual tension and everything, and you'll stop being the leader and you'll start being someone looking for validation and her approval and everything. Guys, here's the truth of everything, man. She does not, at the end of the day, she doesn't want your emotional or feminine diary of how you feel. What a woman actually wants at the end of the day is to earn access to your inner world because she worked hard at getting it and everything. You know, and this is exactly why, as a man, you just don't ever tell women certain things. Not because you're trying to withhold something or something like that. No, it's because your life isn't for public consumption, and that's the thing about the game, man. If she has not earned it, she doesn't get it, period. And women have to earn everything in your life, okay? So what we're gonna talk about are four things that you never share with a woman. Number one thing, never ever, guys, share or reveal your future moves with a woman. I know a lot of you guys think that this is the right thing to do. But guys, don't tell her your plans. Don't tell her your 3-year plan, your 5-year plan, your 7-year plan. Don't explain your next business ventures thinking that, you know, I'm going to do some business macking and tell her, well, I have plans to start this business and all of this other stuff, trying to impress her. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever talk about the car that you're about to buy, if you're going to buy one, if you're going to go house shopping or something like that, or how you look to level yourself up in the next few months, man. Do not do that at all, gentlemen. Because what's gonna happen is if anything shifts, and like I say, things in life happen sometimes. Life has its ups and downs and all this other stuff. And if a woman can see that you're all talk or just all fluff, man, she's gonna always doubt you and never feel that, you know what, you're an honest person. And then she'll start to question your ability to deliver, to lead, and to actually follow through on things. And even worse, you know, she feels like that I've got all this insight into this guy, but you're never winning. I mean, you talk about winning, you move, you try to look like a winner, you try to act like a winner, but I don't see any winning moves, and that kind of turns them off. Because most of you guys think that you're building her trust, but you're not doing that. You're just giving her a card and a scoreboard. That's all you're doing, like a fake sheet or a scoreboard. See, as a man, one thought, one mind, one way, I don't share anything. I execute everything. And through the execution, she's gonna see what I am, okay? I don't mind letting a woman assume, guess, wonder, and always try to wonder, you know, what I'm gonna do next. It's not because I'm trying to be mysterious, it's because, again, she hasn't earned it. But I'm always moving, and women rarely get a peek into the world of a man unless they actually earn it. And most women don't earn it, guys, okay? But when she sees the results, and it's very impressive for a woman to see things happening, but never being talked to. She said, wow, I had no idea, and things like that. And when you begin to reveal these things, it it's this unpredictable thing that, wow, if this man is this way when it comes to his business and everything, how is he gonna be with me, okay? While the average guy remains predictable, you remain unpredictable and everything. And at the end of the day, she doesn't need to know your next move, man. She just needs to see your growth or feel those things or feel how you grow as the two of you grow together. Number 2, never promise what you can't give her. Never promise what you can give her. Never promise. Just stop promising altogether. You've got to stop promising altogether, man. Stop telling her that you're going to do things for her. Stop saying things like, I'll take you here one day, I'll take you there one day. And, you know, I want to get you this and I want to do that for you. I see you're struggling and you know what, baby, stick with me and I'll give you the world, girl. I'll give you all the shrimp and lobster and all this stuff, man. Stop doing that, man, because, gentlemen, the thing is, gentlemen, the moment you promise, you then, in her mind, you start to build this fantasy. And when you cannot deliver on what exactly that you said that you were going to do, it's going to shatter the fantasy. And when the fantasy is shattered, she's going to lose attention for you. She's not going to feel you. Even if your intentions are good, hey guys, at the end of the day, it's a broken promise. But as a man, we don't forecast gifts and everything. We surprise her with things that she's not ready for, and that's education, and that's elevation. Excuse me, hold on, guys. That's education and that's elevation, gentlemen. That's what you surprise her with. We don't just walk in with a plane ticket and with a promise behind it or anything. You know what I mean? We are the gift because of the elevation and the education. And because we give things that she's not used to getting, it changes her perception of who we are. Women are so used to hearing guys say, let me give you the world and let me give you this and let me give you that, and they don't even come up or come through. So the bottom line is, don't announce your generosity and everything. Don't try to display it and everything, man. Attraction is always going to be in the surprise and the new things that you show her. Number 3, gentlemen, number 3, never make her your whole entire world. Telling a woman early on she's everything to you and tell her that, you know what, you feel safe with her, you like her, you're interested in her and all this other goofy stuff. Don't do that. Why? Because a woman actually wants to be the sun, okay, in your sky. She wants to orbit around you. She wants to feel you in ways that you cannot imagine when you're actually grounded and you actually have a standard. But if you make the woman the center of your universe and the center of your world, you know, this is going to actually, gentlemen, turn her off. Because what happens when your world collapses? She doesn't want to be a part of that, man. And look, let me tell y'all something. The beautiful thing about a man is that he'll never put a woman placer there, and he'll never share that kind of information. He stands on his principles, he stands on who he is, and he moves totally different than everybody else. Gentlemen, a woman should enhance your life, but not define it. And if you think a woman defines your life, then what a woman's gonna feel like is, man, there's a car. A woman's gonna say, what were you before we got together? You know what I mean? What were you? And why do I have to be like the umbilical cord or your mom or something like that? And women don't like that. It's actually a turn off. And number 4, man, guys, I know the world pushes this narrative of this thing like it's okay to share your feelings. The world tells you it's okay to tell people how you feel and how you think. Man, let me tell you something, guys. Don't ever, 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 gentlemen, and I mean ever, expose your emotional breakdowns or tell women how you feel. Put your emotions in your pocket, okay? Gentlemen, I get it. We live in a world that says open up and be vulnerable. I get it. That's the world we live in. We live in a place that they tell you to share your pain, in a place that, you know what, that women want to hear your stories, and women want to feel your pain and all that other stuff. Dude, let me tell y'all something. When you guys turn around and talk to women and you start to upload your depression on a woman, you start to tell her about your sadness, and you start to tell her about your emotional breakdowns where someone died or someone passed away or something like that, man, she might listen, dude, and don't get it wrong, and hell, she might even comfort you, but listen, there is going to be a shift in that woman where she is no longer going to see you as that guy. She's going to see you as someone that she's got to carry along, and that's going to turn her off because the attraction is going to die. See, the thing is about a man is that, you know what? We do what we do, but we just don't explain why it is what we do, which actually draws the woman in. This is not being about real, trying to be fake tough or not having a heart or anything like that. It's just that we don't share these things. These things are private things. You don't share your feelings and your emotions with anybody like that. But guys, I want to wrap this up with you guys because we don't hide things from women because we're secretive. That's not the point in this. It's not about being secretive. You know, we guard our whole mindset, our name, and our life because the power is in who we are, and you got to earn that from us. This is our fortress. This is who we are. This is actually what we believe in. And look, whether I lose interest in her or not doesn't matter to me. But what matters to me is I always stay interesting to myself. And so here's the bottom line, and here's the rule, man. If she has not proven her loyalty, if she hasn't been consistently consistent, don't give her access to your world because she doesn't deserve access into your world, okay? You don't talk about the moves. Guys, as a man, you make the moves. You don't forecast the gifts that you're gonna give her. You deliver on your generosity. You don't make her the sun, gentlemen. You become her universe or her galaxy, okay? At the end of the day, guys, this is the beautiful thing about the game. You never bleed to her emotionally where you're trying to build some kind of desire in her by telling her your sob stories or your poor me, feel bad about me stories, okay? This is how you gotta move, and you gotta stand by a code, okay? You don't want her attention. Okay, you want to be more. You want to create sexual tension, okay? And listen, don't ever give her more than what she's earned. And guys, if you understand what I'm saying, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Appreciate the input, but at the end of the day, man, don't share anything with them that they have not earned, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Please appreciate yourselves. We out.